Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my little tips and tricks on how to make your eyelashes appear longer and more volumizing. I swear it's the question that I'm being asked about the most, multiple times a day actually, and that's what mascara I use, what products I use on my eyelashes, whether they're real or whether they're fake. And yes, my eyelashes are completely natural and completely real. I do have little tips that I actually tell all my girlfriends about, and I think I should share them with you guys as well, because it's really little things that make a world of a difference. And what you're gonna need in this video is a eyelash curler, like that one. It can be any one. I just happen to pick up this one. You're gonna need a tweezer. Don't get scared. Yes, you're gonna need a tweezer. And of course, lastly, you're gonna need a mascara. Also, keep a little tissue and a Q-tip handy, but that's all you're gonna need for this video. So I hope this is something you're interested in, and please keep on watching. So I'm sure you guys can tell I did this eye already off a camera, and you can see how I have like really full long lashes. A quick disclaimer, I have to say that I do naturally have really long lashes, so just because then my lashes come out looking maybe a little longer or a little fuller than yours, obviously, you know, we have different lashes. And it is the question I'm being asked about the most, which mascara I use. And of course the mascara is very important, but I also think the little tricks and the little tweaks that we do is just as important as a good mascara. So just because you go out and buy the mascara, because I get asked that question all the time, and then people go out and buy the mascara and they come back and they're like, my lashes didn't look like that. Of course, you know, if you don't have long lashes as mine, they're not going to come out looking as long, but there are definitely tricks that you can do to improve your eyelashes, whether that means volumizing or lengthening, and that's what I'm going to show you guys today. So the first thing that you're going to need is an eyelash curler. It can be anyone, honestly. I don't have a preference. This one, I don't even remember where I got it. I just picked it up. I have a few of them. I believe this one is by E.L.F. I could be wrong, but I think this is by E.L.F. So it's a drugstore one, and it's probably under $5. I have more expensive ones, but to be honest with you, I don't really think that it makes much of a difference. And a very important side note that I want to mention before we get started, I know some people are scared to use eyelash curlers, and you shouldn't be, because it doesn't hurt. It just looks weird, but it doesn't hurt at all. Make sure that you use your eyelash curler before applying mascara. A lot of people, I think, make that mistake, and I think I've done it once in the past myself, is you always have to do it before you put on mascara, because once you put on mascara and the mascara dries down, your eyelashes get a little bit stiff, and what can happen is once you curl them, that you can actually almost cut them off. So, you know, just keep that in mind. So always use an eyelash curler if you want to before using or before applying your mascara. Really important. So like I said, that's the first thing we're gonna do, and it looks like that. And you just put it as close to the lash line as possible, and then you squeeze it down like that. You give it a couple of squeezes, 1, 2, 3, and take it off. And you're gonna instantly see that it lifts your eyelashes. Now, to mascara, my one and only. This mascara I've been using for about, I want to say, a good decade now. And you guys already know it's the Telescopic mascara by L'Oreal. It comes in a black tube and a gold tube. Either one works. I love both of them. I just switch back and forth. I guess I just like the black packaging. That's why I keep repurchasing this one. The reason why I like it is because, number one, let me just show you guys the wand. So the wand is really thin, which is what I like. And the reason why I like a wand like this is because the number one little trick, is to always remember, whether you're using an eyelash curler or not, is to hit those side lashes right here, because those are the longest ones. So never forget that, because I think a lot of people just apply mascara to the center or the middle, and they forget the eyelashes right out here in the corner, and those are your longest ones. So you never want to forget those. So yeah, that's the reason why I like this wand in particular, and also because I feel like it picks up product, but it doesn't have the product all over, so it gets smudgy and is all over the place. I'm not a fan of those thick wands. Some people love those. I personally don't, because I feel like you have much more control with this one. It doesn't get clumpy, it doesn't get all over the place, and I really recommend this mascara, and I've recommended it to everybody who asks. So yeah. Also, I want to say really quick, that's actually weird, because every time we get a new makeup product or we buy something new, or it's a new brand new tube, we love it. I actually don't like my mascara brand new, because I like when the mascara gets a little bit dry, like right in between, because that's when it applies really good. once you have, I mean, in my opinion, when you open a new mascara, it's really wet and really liquidy, which is nice because it doesn't get as clumpy, but it doesn't grab onto the eyelashes as well as a little bit more tacky mascara does. So this one I think right now is perfect because it's like right in between. And also this mascara, it lasts a good amount of time. I mean, I want to say I don't know, for some people they have theirs for months. I don't recommend that in general because you know you're applying it to your eye all the time. There's lots of bacteria and that kind of stuff. So I want to say I get at least a new tube every month or so. So now that we've already curled our eyelashes, I go in with my mascara and I just start applying a coat, and I go from under, and I actually hit it also from the other side like that, just to get the top of the lashes right here. That's why I go from the back and then back up, because that's really gonna lengthen them. And yes, I have to make this face. God, I tried. Oh, God knows I tried to make a pretty mascara face, and I practiced, but you know what? It's not happening. It's not meant to be, and I'm okay with that. So already now we've just applied a little bit of mascara, and you can obviously tell the difference. And again, hit those ones on the corner. On days where I just wear mascara, this is another good trick. I don't care if I'm messy with it because I usually don't wear any eyeshadow. So this is just where I just want to give my face a little bit of light and look like I'm awake, because we're going to clean that up. Also make sure you hit those inner corners because it's going to definitely open up your eye and make it look a lot wider. So once I apply like the first coat of mascara, that's when I go in with my tweezer and I add a little bit of mascara to my tweezer, and that's when I go in and separate them. And don't be scared, you guys. I have never ever poked myself in the eye with this. I have to say I don't recommend using a tweezer, but this is my trick and this is what I've been doing for years. And I've been doing this since I was a young girl because I hated when the mascara like got all together and clumpy and it looked like you had like 4 pieces of hair. So that's why I started doing that. Also, it just makes them appear a lot longer and fuller. And you can kind of like, once the mascara gets a little tacky, you can actually, you know, almost like put them where you want to put them, which is so great. And, you know, and I know to a lot of people this might seem like a lot of work, but I'm telling you, once you do it, it's going to change your life. It really makes a world of difference once you separate your lashes a little bit. There you go. That made a huge difference. If you do it correctly, all you really need is 2 good coats of mascara. So right now we put on 1 nice coat, and I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit. That's another thing. Don't just do coat after coat after coat. Just do 1 coat. Let it sit for a little bit, let it get dry, and then you can go back in because now it's nice and tacky. So the second coat is actually gonna like really grab onto those lashes more. Then I definitely go back in right there on the corner and I hit those lashes. Especially, as you can tell, I focus a lot on the outer corner because that's really gonna elongate your eye and in general just make your lashes appear so much longer. And then I just lightly go over it in the front. Back to my tweezer. I like to do like, I use the tweezer also to give the tip of the lash a little bit more color. Sometimes I even hit it from the top like that. I cannot tell you guys how many times a day I get asked what kind of mascara I use, whether my eyelashes are natural or false. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like constant, and that's why I wanted to do this video, because I definitely want to share my tricks with you guys. And now that we're done on the top, it's time to hit those bottom lashes. And again, with this look in particular, don't worry about it. I know a lot of people are intimidated by putting mascara on their bottom lashes, but with a look like this, it really doesn't matter because we're going to clean it up. Look, I have mascara on the top and I'm not even worried about it because it's so easy to take off. So that's another reason why you can really like get that mascara on there. There we go. And again, make sure you really hit all of them. Go all the way into the root. I like to kind of like wiggle them a little bit. I also like to play around with the wand. And you guys can see I already have mascara underneath, and that's totally okay. And again, Same with the bottom lashes. You really want to hit those outer corners because those are the longest ones. Back into the middle. I swear you guys, eyebrows and eyelashes make such a difference. If I could only have 2 beauty products for the rest of my life, hands down, brow pencil and mascara, and I'm good to go. That's really what I wear on most days, you know. Of course, when I go out, I like to get glammed up. Again, my tweezer, and I'm just gonna separate them as well. But yeah, like I said, of course, when I go out on the weekends and stuff, and I like to get glammed up because that's really the only time that I really wear makeup. Other than that, it's mostly a look like this that I wear on a regular basis. And I'm very comfortable with that. I don't like to always have foundation on. I love to sometimes let my skin breathe. Actually, now that I think about it, there's one more trick to this, and it's the Q-tip trick. Yeah, it's the Q-tip trick, I guess I would call it. And of course, we use a Q-tip, and what I do is I wet it. I then squeeze it flat, and then I just get under the eye like that to clean it up. I'm gonna show you guys. And then also, and don't get scared when I show you this, but also we tend to sometimes when we put the mascara on, get the mascara on the waterline right here. So what I do is I actually, again with the wet Q-tip, I lift my eye up like that and I clean the waterline, and that's just gonna make the eye appear like larger and more awake, because sometimes you have a lot of mascara residue on the waterline and it actually closes your eye a little bit because that dark color is gonna close your eye. So yeah, let me go wet my Q-tip and I will be back to show you how I clean it up. I am back and I wet my Q-tip. So the first thing I do is obviously, and the easiest thing is just to go on top of your eye and clean up all the mascara that's on top of there. And then like I said, what I do is I just kind of squeeze it so it fits more underneath, and I just lightly go over the bottom. And I clean that mess up. 1, 2, 3, done. And then with another one, I just kind of lift up my eye right here and I clean up the lash line. Whew. Okay. And there you go, you guys. Super easy, right? 1, 2, 3, and we're done. And don't forget, I do this on camera, so it does take me a little bit longer because I talk and I explain while I do it. But honestly, my mascara routine takes me 5 minutes every single day. But I really think that mascara makes the world of a difference, and also a little bit of eyebrow product. But yeah, that's all I have on right now. But I can really tell the difference if I just give it another 3-4 minutes and I use a tweezer to separate my lashes, and I use another coat of mascara, especially focusing on the outer corners. Once you get it down, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 and you're out the door. So yeah, you guys, these were my quick little tips on how to make your eyelashes appear longer and more volumizing. As always, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, have a great day or night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.